That's a boy. A face only a mother could love.
That cow don't look like it's too friendly.
The old Roll Seeps Spring, and it looks like it's just about dry.
Yeah.
Okay, we took a metal detector, and to listen to her, there was over 100 rounds of bullets suspended. We never found the place of phosphine after that.
They've been right up on that sand ridge. And the story goes, the way I heard it, you know, the way it was told to me, was that Blue John then crawled out of there and crawled up through Dragon Rock someplace and got up on high where he could shoot back onto that sand ridge. So that means that he had to get up high, see, in order to get level with him where he could shoot at. But I think if you had a metal detector, half probably. 48.
And before that, they was over in the cabin over yonder.
Well, there was a house and a garage here, and in 48, this house and garage burned down.
Oh.
See, here's some of the special ones that ain't in any place else. This is one Pearl wrote for me, see? There's a poem that she wrote for me. Just, now here's about, see, and shit, there's all kinds of in there.
Huh.
That's a picture of my dad. And that picture was taken off in a movie that was taken at Rock Creek Ranch in about 1976 or 7. He died in 78. We was standing there together. We'd flown everybody, all the river guides and stuff like that we had. We flew into Rock Creek on Desolation because I owned the charter company in Green River. And we flew everybody in there and we did a big fancy supper, Dutch oven, Cornish game hens and shit like that.
Well, if you'd have come around to the granary last night, we'd had mutton for you.
I wouldn't have had it. I ain't that fucking hard up for something to eat now. I'd eat that dirt right out there before I'd eat that mutton.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah. And I don't show everybody this, but you guys are welcome to look at these old albums.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there's some old stuff, boys. I mean, that's way back when Ring was a pup. There's 1927. That was my dad, in front of the bank in Green River, in 27. But if you're welcome to get them out of there and look at them and then just put them back in there.
Okay.
Here's, you guys seen Redford's book, ain't you?
No, I haven't.
That one? Right, that picture was taken. Right there, she's right there. There's the old cabin right there in the granary. This is the buckskin stud that I had then. That was taken right here.
That winter time?
Yeah. Here's another picture of winter time. See, it snowed about 6 inches when they was here, or 8 or 10. That's a black stud that I had, and he was running right down there under the dam. But then there's a whole chapter here on this place.
Now, I read that article in the National Geographic. You went up with old Redford up the hole in the wall, didn't you?
Well, I wasn't up there with him, but when they come down here, why then we contracted them to do the outfitting here. See, we provided the horses here and down to Page. I hauled horses from here to the Page. See, there's Robbers Roost. That's looking off into Millard Canyon. Yeah. Have you guys been over to the Spur Trail in that country?
Not the Spur Trail.
You need to go over there and look at that. That's a pretty neat old place. That's Millard Canyon.
We went down to Land's End yesterday. And
Did you?
caked around down
You see any cows down there?
Yeah, out along the trail there was a few. It seemed like they were too far down though.
See, now that's right here. That was the night before it snowed. See, that was taken from right up there on that hill right out through the haystack. And there's the Henrys in the background. This is where we was eating supper. There's Daddy. There's Redford. That's me. See, that's looking out of the shop right down there.
Oh yeah.
See, he just saddled old Buck. There's my dad. We've been branding over on the spur right there. See blood on his hands?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's Pete Tooker, and that's my dad. That's Terry Menger. This is Redford. That's me. Looking to see who in the fuck's gonna fall off. She knew somebody was. Okay, this is that black stud horse right out here in the flat. Right after the morning after that snow. See, that's standing right on the pond dam, looking right straight out there. The Hanksville will be right there. There's the Henry Mountains. So if you just go out there and stand on the pond dam, you'll look at that. This is down at the Roost Trail where you was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You still use them corrals once in a while?
Yeah. See, there's the Henrys. This is riding right out through there. About 200 yards from the house.
They brought a photographer with them, huh?
Yeah. His name was Jonathan Blair.
National Geographic photographer.
Yeah, see, there's the little old house that was built in 1912, and that's the shop.
Oh yeah.
See, that's the morning of the snow. And then we took the horses down to Glen Canyon. Yeah, see, these are our horses. I left here one day about noon after they left and hauled the horses straight to Page, and they went down to Bullfrog, got on a boat, and went straight to Page. And I met them there the next morning, drove all night to get the horses there, and then I had to be back the next morning in Colorado to hunting camp. So I drove all night long, run over an old doe right there at Blanding.
Do you still do hunting and stuff?
No,
There's not many deer out here, is there?
Oh shit, there's just one here and one there. I saw an old doe down there to upper water pasture 3 or 4 days ago or something. But you don't see anything. There ain't no deer, there ain't enough to hunt.
Yeah.
Well, I better get it going, boys.
No.
Hot, ain't they good?
Oh, they're
Make the best goddamn wine in the world.
Is
You bet you can squeeze them and make wine out of them son of a bitches. Goddamn, they're good. We call them Weump. W-E-E-U-M-P is the Indian name.
We
Weump.
about foundered on them down at
Yeah.
Frenchie's
Yeah.
last year.
It'll make your shit to have them seeds in them too. You grab them, just like the
It's like the
coyotes.
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 Well, I was looking forward to having some, but they was gone. So
Yeah, you're
I
might
thought
be
they
2 or
did.
3 weeks late.
I
We'll
thought
call
maybe
you next
all of
time
them.
we come down and try and get some big steaks together and have a barbecue and some whiskey and
God, we'd do that.
listen to some of the stories because
You know, I'd like
this
to
is
have you get-
interesting.
I'd like to have you get better acquainted around, so that you know where the hell to go and that kind of stuff, and I can send you some places that you haven't been and they ain't on these maps and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, that'd be fun.
And show you where to get a drink of water and stuff.
Well, when you ever get up around Manti, you ought to come into our office sometime and take a look at the stuff we've collected over the years.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have a lot of real neat stuff, but you know Ross Nordell.
Well, I've met him. And then he sent me some, he sent me a badge and some other stuff,
Yeah.
just kind of got me a little care package together.
He does that. But I office with him up there at the
Oh, do you?
sheriff's office, and we kind of like to collect a little stuff. A lot of